concrete. Sweet mama, I need me some tea. They gon' speak, we brutally honest tonight. Don't send it, don't want them to speak. Hey, Traily Trail, better rate that shit well. Same thing for Excel. BTE, you know how I go with me. Be honest or don't speak. You get your rate from Z with a 5 and don't get mad tonight. Might just need a mix and match. The engineer ain't working right. We just honest. Time to break it down. Voice don't match the sound, or they just laid it down. Either way, we getting honest now. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now reached the brutally honest rap show.
Let's go.
If you don't send it, they won't play it. But if you send it, they gon' play it and they gon' rate it. Sweet mama, be nice tonight.
Let's go.
King.
Let's go.
Concrete, let's get it.
Let's go.
1212. It's the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and I am DJ Concrete, and I want to shout out my peoples tonight that's on the show, right? We have a special guest coming up here in a minute, and I want to send a major shout out to, we got Miss Marla that made it first. What's up, Miss Marla? We got Pokey Sue, say good evening, everyone. Hi, Marla and Creep. Great to see you, Pokey Sue, as always. And Me D, wow. Shouts out to Me D in the building. We hadn't seen that name in a long time, but greatly appreciate the presence. I personally appreciate the presence of all of you guys, all right? So, like I said, we still, on Fridays, we do the Conversations in Crete, and we actually just had another great show on Friday, and would love to invite you guys to show up on Fridays to make sure that the show even more interesting. So just come on through, and if there's anything y'all want to talk about, any topics, let's go at it. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to my peoples, my family. Shell Shock in the building, another dope artist. We appreciate you, family. We also have yep, he said, what's good tacting? You know what I mean? That's how we do. We all tactings. We family here, all right? So Miss Marla said, can't talk tonight, Creep. Okay, I'm sorry. It's always good to hear from you, Miss Marla. Anyway, make sure you save it for Friday, though. Okay, so now, like I said, we have a special guest coming up here in a minute, right? But as for now, we're gonna get straight to it, right? We're gonna get straight to it. And before we do that, right, I want everybody to know if you don't know already what this show is about, right? This show is about you lucky I got busy last Friday. Okay, I'm lucky. Well, you can put it out this Friday when we come back on then, and make my lucky charms run out. But here's the thing, right? This show is geared towards the new artists, right? We have created a sounding board, let's use that, for artists to come in and we sound off their music. I know that's different than what we are used to saying a sounding board is, but that's how we doing it here. And we're gonna bring them, and they think they tough, you know, but not all of them. Most of the artists are humble, and we are really just trying to show some love and get them more of an opinion, or, you know, from other artists or other ears rather. So that's why you guys are always greatly appreciated. All right. So now, as we're gonna start it off early. We're gonna start it off early. As I said, our special guest is Pretty P. All right, let's get it. What's up, Pretty P?
Hey.
Thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate you. Now, let's do it like this, right? I know that we were going to start a little earlier. It was my fault, and then it's funny. You ran into a situation too, so things like that happen, right? But guess what? We're here right now, right? We're here right now, and we're gonna make it happen. So, before we start the show, right? This is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. I am DJ Concrete, as you know, right? Now, do we have the rights to interview you and play your music on the show?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. And the reason why I asked that because YouTube start tripping. Like the artist could be right there on the screen with us, and they'll say, "Oh, you don't have the rights." Like, oh, the artist gave us the right there on the screen. It'd be crazy. So anyway, but we got Miss Marla said, "I love the hair colors." She's talking about you, Pretty P. So now, what I'm going to ask for everyone, and you guys are also welcome to ask questions as well while we're doing this. Now, Pretty P,
Yes.
where are you from?
I'm from Bellport, New York.
So you said Long Island, basically, right?
Strong. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Strong Island. That is one. That is a name that everybody use. Because we all believe in where we come from. You know what I mean? So we always got to put that emphasis and that strongness behind where we from. You know what I mean? So, and y'all got a history of dope music and dope artists. I will say that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask you this as well. Now, how did you come up with the name Pretty P?
My brother.
Your brother?
My grandmother's name is Catherine. So growing up, my grandmother nickname.
That's dope.
And my cousin. I lived in Washington State for a very long time, 7 years. Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
And so I started smelling myself liking boys. And my cousin Frankie said, "He's a boy name. Can't like boys with a boy name." And it gave me Pretty P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You hold on one second. I'm glad they let me know this. Hold on one second. They said you have a bad echo, and I know why. It's.
Is that it's a bad echo?
No. It's me. It was me. I just fixed it. I think I just fixed it.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to re-ask you the questions since we had that echo. Now, once again, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show. This is DJ Concrete, and we have our special guest Pretty P in the building. Pretty P, once again, where you're from?
I'm from Bellport, New York. Money Island, Strong Island.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, much respect to Strong Island. Nothing but dope artists coming from out of there, and I'm talking about from day one through the golden era to now. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a privilege to have an artist from there on the show. Shouts out to Sydney in the building. Hello, Sydney. You. We got F in the building. A real loud noise. Okay, it stopped now. It stopped. It's a real loud like wind noise. Okay, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it's a lot of wind sound in the background.
You want me to pull over? Should we pull over? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm pulling over.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let you do that.
We should have just stopped it on Sunrise.
All right.
All right, we're pulling over right now.
Okay, no problem. Let me see. All right, so boom. I wanted to put the label up there. So just to ask, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of dope female artists out there, right? Now, I'm not going to ask you. Well, I will. Let me ask you this though first. Where did your inspiration come from wanting to become an MC?
My father. Growing up, my father, he's rapper, drug dealer. My cousin Corey, rapper, drug dealer, and 6 years old, they had me talking about calicos and pericos, and I didn't even know what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? The culture is strong, so I can understand how that happened. So it's a part of the culture. You know what I mean? So I can see, I can see how that came. So, so have they ever made anything, or in the past, like your father and your uncle?
Yeah, no. Everybody, they all rap. They don't do anything with it, and I'm the only one in the family that's actually pursuing it.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Shout
Mhm.
out to Tasha Baker in the building. Thank you for coming through, Tasha Baker.
Hey,
Um,
Tasha.
now, also, Pocus, you said Marla, why you can't talk? Um, we just to let you know, Pretty P, on
Okay.
Fridays we have a relationship show as well that get real
Okay.
crazy. So when if you're ever on, please make sure you subscribe to the channel because you're
Okay.
welcome on because
Okay.
it goes down in a relationship
Okay.
conversation. So also we got F Harris in the building. Like I said, he said Pretty P is pretty. But it's
Exactly. Hey, thank you.
yeah. So I fixed the echo though, F Harris. So now those were your inspirations. Now, also, in a point of you coming up where was there a moment? I always reach for these moments of MCs where where you said, you know what, that was so dope. I want to rap. I want to be a rapper. I want to be an MC. Were you at like a show or were you watching a movie and saw something?
No, I feel like I have nothing against it. I'm just a little older. It's a lot
Mhm.
of drill, and I watch TV. Not really so much TV, YouTube, and I see these drill rappers, and
Mhm.
it's not real rap. Like I grew up with Fat Joe, Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and I feel like I'm better. Like not competition or anything like that. I'm just saying, but I feel like I'm better, and I feel like the world needs to hear me instead of hearing this chit chat drill. Like I said, my son does drill. I have a
Mhm.
16-year-old son who raps drill. I don't rap drill. I will never rap drill, but I really rap. You know what I'm saying? And my music, I can make party music, absolutely. But then a lot of my music is if you really listen to the words, I'm telling you about my life. You understand me?
That's dope.
My music has meaning.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So first
Mhm.
of all, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you
Mhm.
really putting it out there how you handle your music and what you think about. I'm like the same way when it comes to that. I come
Yeah.
up in the golden era. I DJ and I produce, especially in the golden era. Your all through your 90s and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
started off in like the 80s, but through the 90s. So I know exactly what you mean.
Mhm.
That's their lane.
Yes.
I'm not going to touch that lane, but I also give them the opportunity to send music in and we review it,
Yes.
and so they can hear
Yes.
what other people that's not a part of their homeboy clique or whoever
Mhm.
hear
Mhm.
what people really think of their music. So
Mhm.
that's one thing. Now, so my thing is also so was there ever like say for instance like you remember Crush Groove the movie?
Guess the movie, not yeah.
Okay, yeah, and you remember when Jam Master Jay was like run,
Yeah.
okay, so
Mhm.
I'm just using that as an example, which actually that was one of the things that actually inspired me to want to be a DJ. Now,
Okay.
was there anything that you had in your past where where you say I wanted to be an MC?
Yeah, Remy Ma. Remy Ma did this a long time ago. Maybe I was 24. Maybe I was in a relationship for a very long time, so I didn't even care about music for a while. I
Mhm,
cared, but I just didn't care about it out loud.
mhm.
Remy Ma did a performance, and usually she rap with her words. I know everything about that lady, but she rap with her words, and she didn't. And I was like, I'm coming. I'm coming.
You
You
know
know.
what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Mhm.
and I can see that now. I can't remember the name of the show that she had.
Mhm.
That was that show. I is at the time.
Yeah,
So,
Remy Ma is nice. I mean,
yeah,
I
she
don't
is.
agree with the drill, but she's nice, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let me ask you this: do you think that she had any coaching or from her ex husband,
And
Pat
so,
Boone?
if I'm, yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's like a 50-50. I think a lot of her coaching came from Fat Joe,
I can say that
Terror
too.
Squad.
Yeah, Fat Joe and yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because she
um,
sounds just like if you listen to them, they rap about the same exact thing. They are so much similar. But Papoose, I would say not much influence, but a little bit from her. I mean, for her, but
Okay.
definitely Fat Joe.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Now, if you're working on an album, top 5 dead or alive, if you can give me 5 artists that you would have on your album that you're working on that would complete your album.
Go ahead, my album, Remy Ma.
Okay.
Definitely Remy Ma.
Okay.
Um, I mean, I know this is not possible, but Biggie Smalls, like, even if it's something that he already got, that I could get on, like Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, and Biggie Smalls. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
She froze up for a second. Hopefully it comes back. Hold on one second, guys. But the names that she was saying, very dope. I'm glad she said my guy Biggie. You can't go wrong with Biggie. I'm sorry, you just can't. Hopefully her internet will pop back on here. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Meanwhile, she'll pop back on here, hopefully. So she has a song out right now, right? And I want to really give it the chance for her to come back on so I can present it right. But I think she's on a move, and that's why all this is happening right now. But she has a song that's called Everything Pretty, or Everything. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that Everything Pretty. So I really want her to come on and tell us what made her put this song together and everything. So hold on. Hopefully she pops back on here shortly. But anyway, remember all of you guys on here, if there's y'all know a artist or whoever, make sure y'all send them. Make sure get their music and tell them to set up an interview, and we can have them on, or send their music. But now to artists, letting these artists know, if I invested into this in my time, and even when it comes to my cousin and Shimmy and even XL, right? If I can invest into this, y'all can invest in yourselves as well. And I mean, not like just putting stuff on YouTube or whatever you're doing. It's time for y'all to start some donations to help this cause, because we are really, and I'm talking about the MCs, the artists now. So as this is, it's about to start being $10 donations, and it's just going to have to be that way, because this electric in here, this lighting, these cameras, and everything else that go with it wasn't free, and it ain't cheap. So if I can invest, the artists can invest as well. So shouts out to Ace Wonder in the building. What's going on, family? Salute those backstories. Those backstories be everything, and they do. I look forward to other artists' backstories. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So, but you know what? This is what we're gonna do until she gets back on, because I don't want to drop her song without her being on. So we got a joint from M. Dot. All right. And I'll tell y'all the title of the song in a minute, but I want y'all to tell me from 1 to 5. Y'all know how we do it. From 1 to 5, what do y'all think? All right. So hold on one second. Once again, it's the Brutally Honest Rap Show, DJ Concrete. Miss Marla, make sure you hold all those questions. I'll make sure I ask her once she gets back. But once again, it's the Brutally Honest Rap Show. This is DJ Concrete, and we got a joint by M. Dot. From 1 to 5, 1 is trash, 5 is dope. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this song. Let's go. $10 shakedown, baby.
Check it.
You right, F. Harris.
A little something different.
Let's get it. M. Dot.
Beautiful. Just like a good actor, I'm just playing my part. Sort of like Con Ed, I bring light to the dark. Thoughts spark, no writtens, I just speak from the heart. My words paint pictures, making beautiful art. I wanna see sand with seashells on the beach. Don't wanna see shotgun shells on the streets. Beautiful, looking at my baby boy shine. I ain't gotta look in the sky to see sunrise. I live it one day at a time, it's sublime. My rhymes connect many races of all kinds. Chilling on the block, having fights is an average night. You need to travel around the world like a satellite. satellite. Too many young cats killed in their prime. It's good to see your old head live to 89. This is something for the streets, ghetto musical. Punchline with EMS, that's beautiful. As I take a look at my life, it's beautiful. I turn wrong to right, that's beautiful. I'm here to give you the sight, that's beautiful. A little something different from the usual. As I look at my life, it's beautiful. I turn wrong to right, that's beautiful. I'm here to give you the sight, that's beautiful. A little something different from the usual. Yo, step out, feel the beautiful breeze. New WPs, raindrops due from the leaves. Do as you please, pack up and move to the keys. Love day to day, roots grew like the trees. Beautiful family didn't choose to abandon me through the insanity they rooted and handed me up. Held me palm, kept me calm, kept me warm, kept me on, let me bond. Music to write, my views and my strife, my blues and my plight, refusing to spite this beautiful life. Beautiful wife, beautiful friends. Picture perfect like you shoot through the lens. Beauty that you feel shoots through your veins. The fruits and the pain, the lose and the gain, a beautiful thing. So confident to believe it in one verse. Beautiful like seeing your son's birth. As I take a look at my life, it's beautiful. I turn wrong to right, that's beautiful. I'm here to give you the sight, that's beautiful. A little something different from the usual. As I look at my life, it's beautiful. I turn wrong to right, that's beautiful. I'm here to give you the sight, that's beautiful. A little something different from the usual.
Smoking a blunt, watching the kids play football on a sunny, cold winter's day. In the background, this beat play. My freestyle went this way. Okay, y'all, it's about that time for Keith Murray to drop the beautiful punchlines. Uplifting insight, metaphor. I can hold the whole world. Spellbound.
Yes, on my phone. Right now. It's on there right now on my
Here
phone.
comes the real MC to a clown. Get off the stage, don't ever come around. It's beautiful how you MCs ugly and rep this culture indefinitely. My lyrics be like pow, hit your brain, you be like wow. I love Keith Murray rap style. Well, punchline and EMS, keep the music strong, joyful and free. And Keith Murray as a lyrical guest. You're not DJ Khaled, but nigga, we the best. I ain't
Hey.
still in your grind. You can't complain, you gotta live
Hold
up
on,
to
I'm
time.
feel bad.
I'll give you that hardcore, suitable kind. A beautiful punchline.
As I take a look at my life,
All right.
I turn wrong to
That was M. Dot featuring Keith Murray, and the name of that song is called Beautiful. Now, I'm glad you caught that piece, Pretty Piece, down until you came back, right? And we, like I said, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and what we do is we rate other artists' music from 1 to 5, 1 being trash, and you can go 2, 3, 4, but 5 is dope, right? Now, since you back and you heard a piece of that, what do you think of that song from 1 to 5?
I like that.
Okay.
I say 4. I say 4 because I didn't hear the whole entire.
Okay. All right.
I say 4 because I didn't hear the whole entire thing. But yeah, I like that.
Yeah, four is definitely a dope number. And even Miss Marla gave it a 4 as well. And then Shell Shock gave it a 4. He said knowledge, fluid, and flow is a 4. So there were some questions up there for you, Pretty P. Actually, Miss Marla had asked. She said, "How old are you, Pretty P?"
I'm 35 years old.
Okay, so I have a thing about artists in the age, right? And I always say 35 and up, that's where you get the dopest music.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I think,
absolutely.
yeah, we and you know what? My son, well, he's 31 now, but he came up, listening to what I listen to, because he saw me work or whatever. So
Yeah.
he's into the bars and everything. So, and I appreciate that about him. So my other thing is, you said that Remy Ma, this is before I had asked you, who would you have on your album, top 5 dead or alive? And you said Remy Ma, Biggie, that's my guy, and who else?
Meek Mills.
Okay.
Meek Mills, definitely. I would say Eminem. I love Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem, definitely. And I think Davies. I would say Davies. I think Davies is dope. He's lyrical
Okay.
too.
Okay.
So that's 5. Right But I want to
you
apologize.
said,
I, put, I want to apologize though because my phone froze. But I'm on the way to a video shoot. I'm going to wait to a video shoot.
oh,
That's why I'm driving and not sitting at home. I'm working. Yeah.
okay, that's dope. And make sure, please,
Yeah.
you're welcome to come back on that. And when that video is done, that we're going to premiere it also on here. If you
That's
can
awesome.
give us that
Okay.
privilege. All right.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you.
okay, no problem. So, you said Remy Ma, Biggie, Eminem, Dave East. We need one more. Oh, you did. That was 5. Meek Mill. Okay. All right.
Meek
Okay.
Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Meek
think,
Mills.
yeah, that's a
Definitely
dope
Mills.
lineup. That's a dope lineup. It's
Mhm.
funny. I'm a little on the fence with, and this is just me, not you. This is me. I've always been on the fence with Dave East. I don't know what it is. Dave East got me on the fence. Yeah. So,
I mean,
go ahead.
Davies. The reason why I would say Davies is because he shouts out New York a lot. Like he shouts out New York a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yes, he's lyrical.
Yeah.
You know, and he does a lot of free features to people that you know what I'm saying, that are dope to him. I mean, I know about 3 of them. You know,
Right.
just like, you know, I think that's dope. When I get lit, hopefully I end up being a celebrity like that. I'm gonna do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta give people opportunities.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? And it is good that you made that a part of your goals. Now, also, I think Miss Marla had asked another.
Marla, I would not work with Sexy Red. I would not work with Ice Spice.
Okay, so that's funny. Miss Marla's kind of asking some of my questions, but that's okay too. So you said no Sexy Red, and you said no Sexy Red, and no who else?
No, Ice Spice.
Okay, and give us like 3 more if you can.
3 more who I wouldn't work with. Who I wouldn't work with. I don't know who I wouldn't work with. I would work with Lotto. I would work with Lil Brooke. I would work with. I guess I never really thought about that. I never really thought who I wouldn't work with because I honestly only listen to my music. To be honest with you, I mean, you know.
Yeah. I'm like that too. Like if I make a mixtape, I'm listening to my mixtape, or you know, if I make songs, whatever I produce, I'm listening to what I produce. You know. So no, I get it. Right. So now, okay. So you have a song, and shouts out to GGC. Thank you so much for coming through. And Gigi said, "P don't do drill." Yep.
That's my manager. Shout out to you, manager. I love you.
That's what I'm talking about. So, now you have a song called "Everything Pretty," right? Everything Pretty. So, with that, what was the inspiration behind that song?
Well, Everything Pretty is more of a radio song. I got somebody that's actually backing me now, like, you know, studio, video, stuff like that. And he told me, like, you know, I got some music. Everything Pretty is just a radio song. It's just to put myself out there so I can get on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my songs is explicit. You know, it's a lot of cursing. It's a lot of SMDs, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like Everything Pretty is that's me. That's me. Everything's pretty.
You know what? It's funny you say that because I think every artist or every label goes through that, and they say, "Hey, look, I mean, it could be one of the most underground groups. At some point, they say, you know what? We need like a radio song."
A radio song, yep.
Yeah, because that even happened to me before. Back with my first group that I started, that I produced and everything, that was on my label, and I was like, we need to do this radio type of song, and it was the first one. Actually, it was a female and a male. They were not a group; they were actually single artists. But I had a radio song for each one of them. But is the female song. She could not stand the song, and that was the song that got us on and got us heard like around the world. It was crazy. So I believed in the song, and not saying that she didn't, but she just didn't want to do the song, and I just had that like, nah, let's do this, whatever. And then that was the song that got on the radio, and then all the mix shows, and then that was also the song that when that DJ traveled overseas, he was still playing it, and then that's what opened the doors for us on a lot of things. So things happen like that.
And I feel like Everything Pretty is my song.
Now,
That's gonna open doors for me.
Okay. So now,
and that's my brand.
we're gonna play
me.
that.
You know, Everything Pretty is me, though. That's my brand. That's my clothing line. It's everything. Everything's pretty.
That's what I'm talking about. Yep. I'm glad to see that drive, that you have goals that you're working forward to, and you got a manager that's there to support you and everything. So that's very dope. Now, we're going to play that song. We're going to play the song Pretty P, and the name of the song is called Everything.
Thanks,
So
Pretty. Thanks, Pretty.
let's see what we got. Let's go.
Everything pretty. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair. I love diamonds. If he broke, I pay no mind to him. You gotta have a bag, you know I like the finer things. Everything pretty from my crib to my friends. I like him as much as his money he trying to spend. I got a friend for your friend. When you pretty, that's a win-win. You hit the jackpot, baby. This a big Benz. Always premium. We don't do the regular. Foot up on the gas, and I ain't never letting up. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair. Everything pretty. I only date bosses. Pretty been pretty. Yeah, I know I'm gorgeous. Face card valid. Money keep piling. Keep big bank. Got a retainer for my stylist. Hair pretty check. Nails pretty check. You know he love to brag about me. I'm his biggest flex. Hair pretty check. Nails pretty check. You know he love to brag about me. I'm his biggest flex. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. Everything pretty round here. From my face to my waist to my 30-inch hair.
Okay. All right. So here's my thing. Let me tell you for the song, right? Now, I definitely vision it on the radio, in the clubs, and especially, I don't do strip clubs, but I can imagine that definitely is going to hit in there. You know what I mean? So I think y'all made the right move on that one. Especially if you're trying to get that radio play, that's right there. That you hitting it on the head with that. And we definitely want to hear. I wish you would have got a chance to send us more, at least like 3. And plus, you know what? The mix, whoever y'all using for studio and mixing and mastering, great job. Great job. It sounds good. You know what? We can't hear you, Pretty P. So can you log out and log back on? Because we can't hear you. But okay, guys. 1 second, she's gonna come back on. What do you guys think of that song? Let us know in the comment section. Actually, like I said, this is the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and I appreciate coming here every week and seeing you guys come up and then hearing y'all reviews on the songs and everything. I definitely appreciate it. You guys are family to me now. You know, it's like I look forward to these things. So you know, here we go. So now, Pretty P, if you want to come back and say what you were saying, definitely. Now, but before you, okay, Miss Marla said, let me guess, pink is your favorite.
No,
She said,
pink is absolutely not my favorite color. It's actually my least favorite color, but everything's pretty and I love bows and
okay,
bows are pink most of the time.
okay,
and like I said, I just had an everything pretty party. It's like
dang, you going in there. And also, Miss Marla said, 5, I need this track. So 5 is the highest that you can get on the show, right?
oh, thank you.
And we usually do not rate the artist that's on the interview, but some of us feel the need to do that, and I respect that. And so definitely she gave you a 5. Also, Shell Shock is another dope artist that comes on. He said pretty damn good. Gave you a 5. All right.
Thank you.
There's another 5. And also Miss Marla said way better than Sexy Red for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
now we know that you're working in the process of this, but we want to
Okay.
borrow your expertise for a few songs. All right. So we what we do here, like I said, I'm gonna just repeat it.
Yeah.
It's the Brutally Honest Rap Show. And what we have artists that send their music in and they want the review on their songs, right? So you're expert in this, and I feel as though I have an expert ear as well. And then also our people that's in the comment section, they have that ear as well. So, and they also are entitled to their opinion. Now, the thing about that is that growing up, and I know you heard this, they don't say it much anymore, and that's part of the problem. And the reason why is because a lot of the major labels are not in there. Now, it's a pro and a con to that. When the major labels was more so in it, we got better music, right? Now, you can go to Guitar Center and buy a program and sit there and learn it like a video game, and now you make your music, and then you can put it out on YouTube, and now it could be whack or it could be dope, right? So here's the thing. With this, we give the guys the opportunity to send their music in, but they have to be able to accept criticism. And a lot of these guys cannot. When you were coming up, you knew that. I knew that. So now here we go. We're gonna go and we're gonna play a few songs, and we're going to rate them from 1 to 5. All right. So the name of this song, we got an artist, Jay Ski. All right. I'll tell y'all the name once we come back. But Jay Ski and the name of the song. Let's get it.
We're recording. Fuck it. Going right in. Testament of the times. Superior, what up? Yeah. Shit feel good right here, man. Feeling real good. Know that. Everything for ways in this motherfucker. It's drum work. First class to the plane crash. You know that. Yo, rappers know I got a handle on my lane and got a gorgeous feel. So low-key, I'm dangerous like firearms, they sport conceal. Listen, next time I sign, I need that bonus $250,000 like I endorse a sporting deal. I'm coming ready at 9 pause like Prize Clef and Lauryn Hill. It's time these niggas opened up the doors for real. Unless you built your brand from ground level, you would never ever know just how these icy retro Jordans feel. I'm displaying domination like the prime Jordan reels. Through ups and downs, I kept my balance like a bitch that walking hills. I got it on my own and now I got that boss appeal. I gotta go this hard to keep my daughter's stomach organ filled. Eyes peeled for niggas double crossing cause they often will. I seen a dope boy get offended when the cashier checked for counterfeits and she marked his bills. Shit get deep as orchid still. You cop a verse, you know I sent that track down to the mug for real. Got rappers paying for the flow. It's like they paid the water bill. Union tools, I went and switched the laces out. I'm precise with minds like Josh Allen throwing lasers out. So any beef, you know I brace it out. City full of crime, racists and haters. It's amazing how I done made it out. This year I promised myself I'm staking my claim. Tired of seeing typos, errors, misspellings up in my name. How many times I gotta tell y'all I really put in this pain. Bet on myself, so if I lose, you know I couldn't complain. Look, I never folded, even when shit looked bogus, even with reason to doubt. I kept my vision like Hovers, more protected like POTUS. I remember when I used to want to go and hold the block down like I was Bodie Brodus. Now a nigga blessed like I'm praising in the pews and a nigga Holy Ghosting. Sheesh, it's time they open up the doors for real. Open up the doors for real. Open up the doors for real. Listen, it's time they open up the doors for real.
All right. What you got on that, Pretty P? 1 to 5. Let us.
I'm gonna give him a. I'm gonna give him a 5. I'm not gonna lie to you, only because you know how hard it is to rap that fast on the beat like that. It started off a little. I ain't gonna front. It started off a little. I yawned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah, 5. I'm giving him 5.
Okay. All right. For me, I'm gonna give him a 4.5. I thought the song was dope, and I like the track, and I like his delivery, and the content was dope. Street Logic in the building. What's going on, brother? That's another dope MC, and he's from Canada, actually. So we got Canada in the building. He said this is dope. 4.5. Appreciate that, Street Logic. And Miss Marla said I like the message and the song. Thank you so much. And Gigi said started slow, but ended a better 4. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. We got another joint by Dead President. So 1 to 5. Let us know what y'all think of this. Brutally Honest Rap Show. DJ Concrete, special guest, Pretty P. Let's see what we got here.
I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Motherfucker.
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
One time for that mind. Mike Mountain. Hey yo, check what I'm about. I never been a slow, even when I'm in the house. I make money on the couch. All in a computer, sell a verse like a house. Create the type of music, make you motherfuckers bounce. When the chips is out, I'm like a tiger and a pounce. But if I don't got my health, tell me what's it all about? Cause I got my eyes on the prize like an eagle. And you only get one shot, cause in life there ain't no sequel. They say the money is the root of all evil. But I said pay a man his way to go, but he can hold it for his people. I read that they trying to get rid of the bank. No cash, no IOU notes, just blanks. Because the world no longer wants to pay with the physical. The nation is in debt, so now we going digital. That's a game changer, this moment here's pivotal. Just imagine what some people do for money, man, it's pitiful. Who many you was loyal, the next you the bad guy. Stabbing your mans in the back just to get the bag. Why? You spare me with the top stories, fakeness and the sad lies. Cause now you can't sleep at night up early with the bag dies. Ready to start gossipate you. Dick swallowing, thank you. I accept it cause being solid just ain't you. You was trying to come up and rank who? You got no morals and your mother should've took time to spank you. Word the mother. Stack grab the mic, volume 1. Mike Mountain. What a knife haircut.
All right, that was Mike Mountain, Dead President's Freestyle. All right, that beat is like one of my top tracks that I like, right? So in order to come up on that, you're gonna have to really be doing something. So what do you got on that?
I think that the beat makes me want to, because it's the beat. But you gotta, when you come on somebody's beat, that's a classic like that. You gotta tear it up. I'm gonna give him like a 2.5.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him on that one. I'm gonna give him about a 3.3 on it. You know what I'm saying? But he could have came a little harder, but he was dope. He was dope on it. Now, Shell Shock on the song previous to this, he gave it a 4.5, right? Street Logic. And hold on one second. I got another one of our dope MCs, which is Ivan the Terrible. And I'm gonna drop one of his songs on the show, and I want to hear what you have to say about one of his songs as well. And he's one of your fellow New Yorkers as well. So very dope artist. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, that's where I'm gonna get in Miss Marla gave it a 3 or whatever. And so hold on one second. I'm trying to get this other joint loaded up. As we move on, like I said, we have on this show, we support all MCs and we support definitely dope MCs. And right now tonight, again, we appreciate your presence, Pretty P. I think, or I know that you guys are going down the lane where you're really making moves and you're going to do well. So also, Street Logic said also said classic ski beat. He is saying something on this as a mixtape track. I give it a 4. Thank you so much. And I was thinking around that too. Pro Logic. So now, Pretty Pete, like I said, I definitely feel as though y'all going in the right direction. So definitely keep up the dope work. But at this point, I got a female artist that we about to drop, and I want to hear what you got to say about her, right? And the name of the artist, her name is Swerve. We dropped a free from her last. We're gonna drop one of her songs, right? Let's see what she got. Swerve, let's go.
Swerve. Levels good. Levels is good. Riding through the Bronx, swerving all the potholes. Think she fucking with me, must be on the Blanco. All I gotta do is hit the shooter, tell him Tato. Big smoke, nigga, get your clip like the pasta. And you know we smoking big blunts, ain't no flacos. Big chopper, knock a bitch out of her tacos. And we only pushing big bodies out the lotto. Told her take it easy, no me jode tanto. If I said it once, ain't gon' say this shit again. If she acting up, I'ma hit a friend. I don't need no love, it ain't never pay the rent. Now I'm tryna ball for the time I play the bench. All I gotta do is call and they pulling up. You know I keep a bad bitch with a doobie up. I always did for them, they ain't never do for us. You know confía en nadie, I don't know who to trust. Got the city on my back, Lizzie on my lap. I'm giving free smoke, we gon' turn them to a pack. We know you in real life, now give it up, you cap. And I ain't never worried about the bitches in the back. And where I'm from, if they catch you slipping is a rap. Y tiene la 40, try to stick me as a fact. I'm moving different, nigga, cutting off the dead weight. 2020, I need more money, less hate. I'm bringing back real bitches, nigga, less fake. You know I'm dead nice, that's why niggas dead hate. You know how I move, get a nigga set straight. She like it when I eat it, ready for the next plate. My whole team go, all we do is get cake. And thinking I'ma stop, nigga, I don't press brakes. Never in my feelings, had to put the money first. She told me not to stop, cause she like it when it hurt. You know I like the thug, bitch, got it in her purse. Can tell him you the one, yeah, you gotta show the word, huh? Yeah, bitch, cuero. Burning shit down, ya me la bombero. No, I like my bitches bad, so pero. But I ain't gon' pay, yo no soy pendejo, bitch.
All right. What you got on that, Pretty P? Your mic is breaking up.
I said, is she like Spanish? Like is she Spanish?
Yes.
She was speaking Spanish, right? Ah, yeah. I'm 5.
You gave her a 5? Okay.
I'm giving her 5. That was dope. It was different.
Yeah,
these days you need different these days.
Right. She definitely goes in. Miss Marla gave her a 2.5. I'm not sure what Miss Marla was listening to, but it was definitely more than the 2.5 for sure. Shell Shot gave her a 4.5. Okay. All right. I mean, I like I said, she definitely you know what, 4.8 on that. 4.8. I just had to boost it up some more because she just
absolutely
straight dope. So now we got another joint. Let me see. We got another joint from
wait. I'm so sorry to cut you guys off, but I'm at my video shoot and I only have till 12 o'clock. Okay, I didn't remember. I didn't know about this. This is a I'm a little upset because I wanted to freestyle for you guys because I don't want you guys to think that just everything pretty because I really rap, but we can do that another time.
All right. So no, we'll reschedule it and definitely have you back on and we'll do that. But handle your business. Please make sure you get the video to us so that we can see it. We'll premiere it here and we in the building. We appreciate you for coming. All right.
And I appreciate everybody. Marla, everything pretty is on every platform. You can download it. Apple Music. Okay.
So, all right, we're out.
So definitely reschedule me. I definitely, like I said, I want to come and let you guys know that I could really rap because my song, like I said, it's a club song, mainly like a radio song.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So, all right. So we're gonna hold the rest of this down, y'all. Now we got a joint right here coming up from. It's called "Can't Hold Me." Can't Hold Me. Let's see what we got on this joint right here, and don't forget 1 to 5. So we only have like 2 more songs left that we're gonna do. Can't Hold Me. Let's get it.
No, Malik, maybe you misunderstood why I'm here. Misunderstood? Yeah, maybe you misunderstood. I'm here for an introduction, Malik. Hell no. Cruiser? See, you wouldn't be vouching for no fish if we was back in the yard. You know how this work. We ain't talking no whole time, homie. We in the street. That's 3 strikes, bro. And the 3rd strike for me's the 3rd strike for you, my man. So you better be convincing me right now or he's smoking. Doesn't out, Pluto. Doesn't out, Pluto.
Can't hold me, keep growing. You ain't my homie, don't know me, but heard of me. Murder beats perfectly written, ambition driven, a mission, a vision to get it. Take it the furthest, the verdict. Leave them hurting for hating, attempting to hold me, can't clone me. Don't wanna see me surface, they nervous. My purpose deserve it, we worthy. The controversy of money, they looking funny. Running circles, I'm leaping hurdles and bounds. Broke down like a pound, we getting around.
They try to hold me back, all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back, all of my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back, all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back, all of my life, but they can't. Try to hold up Mexican bear, but I threw their plan off track. With every success that I had, every time that I got the bag, trying to build your name up, yeah, but they trying to tear it down. Is it the way that I talk, or is it because I'm brown? Either way, I don't look back, not even the rearview mirror. Too many tears are in my past, too many broken memories. What can you do when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place? Fuck what they say, gotta keep your head up, I gotta save face. I remember walking the streets with my head down dark with the rain clouds. Trying to find true meaning in life, trying to make my mama proud. They held me down, but I got back up. Got a whole new life now. Gotta live it up. It was inevitable that I made it, and my critics they really hate it.
I'm sure you do, Miss Marla.
At the mall. Talking about we were homies from back in the day, but really not at all. Broken, hungry, with no car. I kept them moving. They try to hold me back. All my life.
All right, the name of that artist is Mike G. Mike G. Let us know in the comment section what y'all think of that song. 1 to 5. Mike G. Can't Hold Me Back. Now, for these next 2 songs, if y'all want to, I'm dropping a link if y'all want to come on and help me rate these songs. Now, Street Logic said 3 for the attempt. Just not my thing. I agree with you, brother. I'm right there at the 3, and you know it's not my thing neither. You know, we getting ready to rock a joint. We're gonna play a joint from Shell Shock. All right. You know, it's always I love playing and supporting artists that support the show all the time, right? So Shell Shock is one of them, and the name of this song here.
Marla joined.
We got Miss Marla in the building. What's up, Miss Marla? How are you?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, what's going on? You said that dude KO from the Pillar is signed to Rockefeller. You said, okay?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Now, that song that just went off. What's your number? What's your take on that song?
A 5.
You like you gave that song a 5 that just went off.
Correct.
Okay, but you gave Swerve a 2.5. I mean, that's your opinion, but I get it. I mean, it's your opinion. Were you joking?
No.
Okay, all right.
I heard better. I mean, she had. She was on. I think the last one.
Yeah,
that was better than that album.
Okay, all right. Now we got a joint from Shell Shock. 1 to 5. Let us know what y'all think. And the name of the song is called "Let Me Fly." All right. Once again, it's the Brutally Honest Rap Show. This is a new joint from Shell Shock, and it's called "Let Me Fly." Let's get it.
I believe I can touch the sky. It's a struggle every day, but you got to roll on. It's like climbing up a mountain, you got to hold on. And you can't let go until your mission is complete. Feels like I'm trying to turn a blind nation back to sea, but this title was claimed, so I got to move on. Plus it's too much at stake, and it's monkeys of news. Sounds like taking punches from Muhammad Ali. And ain't a medicine in this world that can heal me. You can't see how I feel, it wasn't meant. I'm chosen, no one God sent to the people that had to show them. Heal my wings, my Lord, so I can fly. My wings are broken, but I'm hoping I can touch the sky. Heal my wings, my Lord, so I can fly. My wings are broken, but I believe I can touch the sky. And every day I wake up, a new obstacle arrives, and plus my wings are broken, but I believe I can touch the sky. I'm preparing my songs like I'm preparing for this fight. So when you're doing your planning, man, you got to do it right. Because a man that fails to plan, make sure he plans to fail. And I've been waiting way too long for them sweet steaks in the mail. And plus I know the Lord is here with me on this ride, because I see too many signs when I look up at the sky. Heal my wings, my Lord, so I can fly. My wings.
Miss Marla.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Since you are the voice on here, I'm gonna ask you first, and I want everybody in the comment section, 1 to 5, let us know what y'all think of that song. Miss Marla, what you think of that song? That was Shell Shock.
My honest opinion.
No, I want you to lie, but no. Go ahead. Honest opinion. Really
Not my specialty. I give it for effort maybe a 3, and I'm being nice. It's just not my specialty. It was kind of boring and slow.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I see you was bobbing your head you pretty much bob your head to anything, but hey, you creep.
I'm trying to get in the zone to feel some of the artists. You know what I'm saying? And then, even like right now, I was sitting and thinking, like, where was Shell Shock's mind when he was doing this song? What made him do this song?
Probably high, probably drunk.
Miss Mark. But I'm just thinking now, Street Logic said that's catchy. Verse seemed a bit long, but overall 4, like the vibe and the hook. And that is crazy because that's where I was going to be with it. I actually like the song. I like different. And Shell Shock always comes.
I do too, but you don't have to listen to some whack songs. But
okay. But here's my thing. Like, I'm always open to hear different, right? And I put it like this. My advice to Shell Shock. It was kind of dreary a little bit, right? But it was acceptable dreary, right? Now, I think let's start with the track. The track was okay. It was all right. It was all right, but it needed to hit harder. Like the kick in the snare was kind of like a Dr. Rhythm drum machine type of snare. But if he can put in a harder kick and a harder snare, he'll be on something right now. Then as far as Shell Shock with the hook, the hook was kind of dreary, but I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. And I think he should put a little bit more emphasis on the delivery in the song. That would definitely help it. And the recording of it sounded a little bit better than what usual, whatever studio he was using. I don't know if it's the same studio or different studio, but it sounded a little bit better. But definitely put some more work into the song, and I think you'll have something with that one. That one you can hold to the side, along as you build. Okay, I'll check that, brother. Now we have another joint by St. Ivan the Terrible, right? Let's see what St. Ivan got for us. Let us know 1 to 5. St. Ivan the Terrible. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah, Simon.
Real underground hip hop. Let's get it.
Medieval swing. Listen, one shot deal. Apply pressure. Apply pressure. Yeah. Apply pressure. They can act like I don't bring the horror. It be over sayonara. Up and smoke like old Sama. Comes the blood of the piranhas. In the cesspool, polluted pond where the fishes really keep their bond. Phony smiles touching palms unless it's upper echelon. Private club inquire, not a second less you beckon. I ain't saying nothing fabricated, always truth on record. So inspect it, listen to me wreck it. Broken down in sections, poison in Jamaica. From toxicity injects. Intravenous audible, diaspora morals horrible. Everything that's spoken word factual, plausible. You hate me behind me, call me crazy. You shouldn't speak too hasty, found crumble like a paste. In this war, in it way steeps the maneuver with militants. So many really foreign to us coming mental immigrants. I feel sorry for you, empathy. And I only fear God, no other entity. What's done is meant to be, and there's no remedy. None. They ain't trying to open the lane, apply pressure. Coming for what's mine, time to claim, apply pressure. Anything that's owed to me, gotta pay, no delay. I don't care what no one say, I'ma apply pressure. They ain't trying to open the lane, apply pressure. Coming for what's mine, time to claim, apply pressure. Anything that's owed to me, gotta pay, no delay. I don't care what no one say, I'ma act like I don't fight terror. Already told you face the mirror, things ain't getting any clearer. Tumbling down, scrapping failure. Soon as all doomed, things presume. Brides and grooms jumping room to this place consume. Aftermath with mushroom. Boom, clouds of smoke change the atmosphere, make it hard to smell. Live in hell, save your coins, no such thing as wishing well. Wish you well, caught up in a bubble in your shell. What a shame, current year used to boggled in a spell. Oh well, some gotta learn the hard way. You can listen to whoever, but it's God's way. Every time I rhyme, shine, always God lay. Ain't nobody coming close, never hard lay. I do what God say. All of my existence is the reach and all the wisdom that I'm feasting. What's let out, rapping, speaking. My pen exclusively, never any cheating. All those seeds that's been planted soon as season for the reaping. They ain't trying to open the lane, apply pressure. Coming for what's mine, time to claim, apply pressure. Anything that's owed to me, gotta pay, no delay. I don't care what no one say, I'ma apply pressure. They ain't trying to open the lane. Coming for what's mine, time to claim, apply pressure.
All right, that was St. Ivan the Terrible, Apply Pressure. Now, Miss Marla, you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, shouts out to Nate from Upstate in the building. Good to see you, brother. Nate from Upstate gave it a 2. What do you give it, Miss Marla?
A 4.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Good number. I agree with you. I was going to give it like a 4.6. St. Ivan has a dope voice for his music, dope tracks, dope delivery, and always dope content. And I appreciate his music for sure. Always underground. Definitely good to go for me. Street Logic say, geez, that was a horror flick. Dopeness. That's a 5. Murderous.
I can see Tech Nine on there too.
Tech Nine.
Mm-hmm.
You said that. I can actually see that as well. I can see that. So now we got another joint, and this is going to be the last joint. You know what? Next to the last joint of the night, right? This is from Street Logic, and the name of the song is called "I Don't Say." All right. Once again, Brutally Honest Rap Show. I'm DJ Concrete. Street Logic, "I Don't Say" is the name of the song. So let's get it.
If I never told you what you meant to me, I meant to say it every day. I meant to say, and if I don't get to see tomorrow, and I'll take it away. I hope you know.
Please let me explain myself before it's my time to leave. I want you to remember good times, don't cry for me. I've been blessed with the chance to have known a lot of great people in which we've grown into family. They understanding me and my flaws. They did to me, and there's things we forgot to say. We may never see each other again. Tomorrow is uncertain, so with that in my brain, I felt it necessary to break down these walls, break down what's really real, how I feel for y'all before it's too late. This world's a violent place with too little love and too much hate, and it breaks my heart. My man got caught with gunshots over some bullshit. Now his life is lost. Didn't get to say goodbye. I just saw him a few weeks ago, and he was doing well. Rest in peace. You was good people.
If I never told you what you meant to me, I meant to say it every day. I meant to say, and if I don't get to see tomorrow, and I'll take it away. I hope you know.
Everybody's so goddamn tough. It's all a front, we act so savage, but what's missing is love. You could say this is all, I'm just hoping for better. I wear my heart on my sleeve, cause nothing lasts forever. So on that note, put it in your mind, let it soak. Time is precious, and life ain't no joke. Or a video game, we all feel some deep pain when we lose someone we love. Dark clouds and rain, see what I'm saying? We take the shit for granted, the way we treat others, the way we treat this planet. I wanna say this to my people, whether near or far. When it's my time to go, y'all know who you are, and I love y'all for making my life worth living, for those that made it and those that didn't. Reminiscing with the memories that I found, but this is what I'd say to you if it was my time.
If I never told you what you meant to me, I meant to say it every day. I meant to say, and if I don't get to see tomorrow, and I'll take it away. I hope you know. I'm so damn sorry for the things that I've done. I want you all to know I'll always be with you, even if you can't see my face.
Y'all know what's wild about that song? I'm gonna say this. What's wild about that song? I know a lot of times y'all may hear me say that's an album song. That's an album song or album filler. But that was a dope album filler. It really was. Like the range of Street Logic being an MC, I love it. He's not afraid to go here and to go there and to go down here and to go up there, you know, with his music. And I think that was a dope album filler song. I'm going to give that a 5, right? I'm going to give it a 5 because he's not afraid. Miss Marla gave him a 4. Let us know in the comment section what y'all get. They say it's different. I love it. Yeah, it's different. I'd say keep it up, Pro Logic. I mean, you definitely bring different, you bring a range, and I like that. Now, remember Friday is Conversations in Creek with Sweet Mama G, Shimmy, and whoever else want to come on. Like Miss Marla comes on, Miss Leslie comes on, Miss Christina comes on. Miss Marla said that song is one of a kind. So, I mean, I think it was dope. But make sure y'all here Friday Friday we're gonna have to start at 9 because we have racing this weekend. I'm hoping that I can race with this arm. I really screwed it up a little bit, but I know y'all can't tell, but yeah, I jacked myself up a little bit. It was just really crazy. I thought I had it on video and could have showed, but I don't know what I was thinking about. Probably knocked the lens out of the video when it happened. But anyway, so remember Wednesdays we're doing the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and we had our special guest tonight, which was Pretty P, and we're going to end off with her song. Actually, it's a radio song that she did. She was going to freestyle for us, and that's what I'm going to start having a lot of these other artists to do, because we want to hear the skills. We want to hear the skills, all right? And remember, starting next week, I want to start seeing you artists, you MCs, invest in yourself on this show with donations, because none of this is free. I mean, I don't mind. I love what I'm doing, but what I'm saying is investing in this equipment is not free. The gas, electric ain't free. The cameras ain't free. The lighting ain't free. The mics ain't free. All this other stuff over here to work everything ain't free. So if I'm investing in this and in myself, and I've invested in a lot of other artists that, that's already out there for a long time. So when y'all send it, Cash App, donation, $10, and that's cheap, because you got some dudes that 20, 50, and their show is not even professionally set up. But Street Logic said, I'm married and I don't want my advice. Oh, he said, I'm married and I don't want my advice on your show. All right. Hey, bring it, brother. Bring it. Because I've been there. I definitely been there. I was married once. So, but bring the advice. We'll love to hear it. And then Miss Marla said, you better not pick on us women. But knowing you going to be, though, I don't pick on y'all women. It's an open public platform. And, we just have to have thick skin when we're on there. I know sometimes I may say some things or whatever, and you thinking like, I hate when people take it personal, and I know y'all not really taking it personal. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Same thing for men. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's just like me. I'm forever working on myself. So you might say something that's like real, like that really is me. I really do need to work on myself. And that's just what I'm going to do, right? And I'm trying to do that all the time. So don't be offended. Street Logic said picking on women. Hold on. He said picking on women is not a form of flirting. Exactly. It's not. It's not a form of flirting. In fact, you pick on some of these women, they going off. So, but anyway. Definitely, if y'all got a friend that's going through some issues, send them or send her. We're going to get back to doing the blind date show, because that was actually a fun time doing the show. And these people have you never know, that might be the person for you, So, but anyway, Friday, 9 p.m., Conversations in Creep with Sweet Mama G. I was going to say Street Mama G, but Sweet Mama G and Shimmy and everybody else who's coming on. Y'all welcome. Let's get it. And don't forget, Wednesday, we're gonna go ahead and have another artist on. But let's start supporting the show, because supporting the show, I can make it greater and greater and greater, and it's gonna help y'all. So y'all know how we do. Brutally Honest Rap Show, DJ Concrete. Let's get it. We out. We out.